Hi, welcome back. I'm Jules here from OSPROV. We automate your processes using our OSPROV system to increase your efficiency. Alright, so let's continue with our PHP tutorial today. We have really been into our ninth episode. Today I'm going to teach about functions. So yesterday I've teach about looping, and previously we learned about the if else statement, the logic condition, and also the standard structure of a program. Okay, so let's learn about function today. Okay, so what are functions? Okay, function is a way for you to do a shortcut. So let me clear this first. Okay. Hi Hazi, thank you for sharing the stream. Okay, let's take a look. Let's say we want to do something like this. Okay, I have for example, I have this value. Okay, let's say I want to do something like this. Print. Okay, let's say I just want to put osprov. Okay, and then I want to append something else. Let's say here my. Okay, and then let's say I want to do something again, something like this. Okay, but here this one is something else. Else. Okay, let's say I'm doing again something like this, and then I want to do. Okay, okay, you can see that I'm repeating myself here. So I have three lines. Basically this is kind of like the same lah. So what we can do when you have like functions, you can do a repetitive operation like this into a very nice into one function only, and you can call it many times. So that's the purpose of function lah. You want to create a functionality where you can call it many times. So let's take, okay, I can actually simplify all this into one. Here I can just print osprovf, and then I use whatever value I have there. Okay, so I can simplify all this into one function. Okay, let me just show in the codes. Okay, so yesterday we learned about all the different loops that we have. Okay, so let's try and create our own function. Okay, of course, like I mentioned, we can do something like this. Okay, let's say I have other value, maybe apple. Okay, and then let's say I copy all this. Orange. Okay, maybe rambutan, durian, manggis. Okay, maybe you have petik. Okay, so let's run. PHP, test PHP. Okay, yeah. So I get something like that. Okay, I didn't. This one I didn't put carriage return. Okay, so we want something like that. So this is repetitive. So we can actually simplify this into function. So I can have like function display, maybe, yeah, just display something, string val value. So we're going to display a value here. So I can, yeah, I can just copy the main function that we have there, string value, and then put the carriage return. Okay, so instead of having to do this all over again, I can just call back the function. So to call, you just put the function, and then I pass in the value. So in this case, apple. Okay, the apple, orange, rambutan, durian. Okay, let's say I'm doing for manggis. And then betik, for example. Okay, so let's see whether, okay, let me comment this one first. Oh, okay, let's run. Okay, we get the same, yeah, the same functionality that we have previously that we do. So we can see that, yeah, we can repeat the most repetitive task into something like this. Okay. Alright, and then what else we have? Okay, you can see that this one is repetitive. So imagine if we have a lot of lines here, we have a lot of function here, then this makes our life easier. Like even though like right now I didn't save any codes, line of codes. I didn't reduce any line of code because here you also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here is also the same. But imagine if I have many steps here. So then this will definitely reduce your number of codes. Of course, we can take this further and reduce it. So we can just do something like this. Okay, okay, let's there's a term in coding we call refactor, meaning that you make your code more nicer, more efficient, and lesser line of code. So we can, here I'm trying to refactor back this into, for example, let's say we have apple, orange, hutan, manggis. Okay, yeah, betul. Okay, and then yeah, we can use what we learned yesterday. We can use for each for the loop. Okay, from here we can just, yeah, we call the function. Good. And yeah, so it's going to be, let's run it. Most likely the result will be the same. Yeah, the same. And you can see that just by refactoring back the codes, I can actually reduce the number of lines now. Now instead of here we have 9, which will 1, 2, 3, 4 lines of code. Okay, so yeah, that's a bit about function. Um, Later on, maybe I can, maybe tomorrow I will teach more on a little bit more on the function. For example, how we can pass by value, pass by reference. Then when I will explain on that, and maybe we can look a bit on the structure of class. Class is something like a function, but slightly different. That one is more on the object oriented. Maybe tomorrow I can discuss a bit on the object oriented concept. Okay, thank you for watching. Do you have any comments or have any inquiry? Please put it on the comments.